The characters in Adventure Time seem genuine and sympathetic, which is one of the reasons the show has done so well with fans. Here are 10 instances when it made me cry. Adventure Time is nearly usually included when discussing the most influential cartoons of the 2010s. It's widely regarded as the catalyst for Cartoon Network's resurgence, and for a good cause. It has a sense of humor, a variety of situations, and endearing characters. Though the act might be bright and colorful at times, it is not without emotion. The characters in Adventure Time seem genuine and sympathetic, which is one of the reasons why the show has done so well with fans. Everything may not always go as planned for them, and they might be wounded and vulnerable at times. When the situation calls for it, Adventure Time pulls at the heartstrings. And here are 10 examples. But before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay notified for future uploads. Up first, when Jake made himself depressed. Jake prepared the nicest sandwich he'd ever cooked in the episode Time Sandwich. Magic Man snatched it just as he was ready to consume it and confined it within a bubble, where time flows slowly. Jake discovered that the only way to move generally in the bubble is to concentrate on sad things. To make himself feel better, Jake imagined himself dying, and Lady Raincorn falling in love with Mr. Cupcake. It was sad to see Jake so distraught, but at least he could sort through his anxieties and his thoughts. I'm just your problem. Marceline and Princess Bubblegum's relationship was fraught with difficulties. They still cared for one another, but they both struggled to express how they felt. This is seen in the episode What Was Missing, in which Marceline sings to Bubblegum, I'm just your problem. I'm just your problem was emotional because it captured Marceline's feelings while she was near Bubblegum. She felt like she was just a hassle, and she assumed Bubblegum despised her presence. Bubblegum, of course, did not feel that way, but the song left listeners wondering whether the two of them could ever reconcile. Fiona and Marshall Lee. Ice King presented tales about gender-swapped versions of the characters in various Adventure Time episodes. Marshall Lee flirted with and taunted Fiona in one of these episodes, Bad Little Boy, when he pretended to die to persuade Fiona to realize she had feelings for him. She raged at him and branded him a monster. Even though this was the first time fans saw Marshall Lee, witnessing him nearly die was heartbreaking. It was also so difficult to see Marshall Lee twist and toy with Fiona's sentiments. Finn's bracelet. Finn and Jake were the only characters in the first season of Adventure Time. However, more information about their family was revealed as the episodes progressed. Finn ultimately meets his father in the episode Escape from the Citadel. He discovered, however, that he was not the excellent guy he believed he was. When Finn's father attempted to leave him once again, he seized the stem he was using to go. The stem was too strong and pulled Finn's arm straight off of his body. It was absolutely heartbreaking to see Finn lose both his limb and his father at the exact same moment. Fern's demise. Fern was developed by combining the Finn sword with the grass sword. Though he began as Finn's adversary, the two eventually became good friends. That's why it was so heartbreaking to see him go in the series finale, Come Along With Me. Finn and Fern collaborated to destroy the grass demon in the episode. However, they both perished since the grass demon and Fern were linked. As Fern passed away, he requested that Finn bury him in the tree fort. Fern was a complicated guy, and it was very sad to see him die. Bubblegum and Finn. Finn has had a thing for Bubblegum for a long time, but after he learned it was unrequited, he attempted to let her go. Everything was going swimmingly until the episode Burning Low. Bubblegum was concerned about Finn's safety when he began dating the Flame Princess. Flame Princess attempted to convince Finn out of dating her, since she is made of fire and things may become dangerous. Finn misinterpreted her and that she was envious of their connection. He screamed at her, declaring that he was done being in love with her. Although fans understood Finn and Bubblegum's point of view, it was tense for everyone concerned. Ice King and Marceline. Marceline was still young after the Mushroom War and had absolutely no one to turn to. That's when Ice King walks in and saves the day. Ice King subsequently put on a magical crown to protect her, but it drove him mad and made him forget her. A much older Marceline attempts to convince the Ice King to remember her in the episode I Remember You, but he can't. Later, she discovers a song he penned for her back when he was still stable, and the two of them perform it together. It's a movie moment that will certainly stay with viewers for a very long time. Betty's self-sacrifice. Aside from Marceline, Ice King was also concerned about his fiancée Betty. He knew Betty before he became crazy, but his ice abilities drove her away. They renewed their love when they found each other once again, but it didn't endure long. Betty, Ice King, and Finn were confined within Golb in Come Along With Me. While Ice King and Finn fled, Betty remained to wield the magic crown to stop Golb. Ice King's sanity was restored, but he may have lost the one person who truly understood him. Bubblegum and Marceline. Throughout the length of Adventure Time, viewers assumed Marceline and Bubblegum had a sexual relationship. Despite their disagreements, there was definitely a strong bond between them. And when Marceline and Bubblegum finally kissed and Come Along With Me, fans' beliefs were finally validated. Many fans have wished for Marceline and Bubblegum's partnership for years, and when it finally was verified, the bulk of the crowd was undoubtedly overcome with delight. And finally, the final episode. Adventure Time is one of Cartoon Network's longest-running series. The program succeeded in connecting with many individuals at the time. Even without the deaths and sacrifices the last episode would have been an emotional one for all viewers. The protagonist's lives following the finale are revealed in the closing seconds of Come Along With Me. They're all enjoying their lives to the fullest now that there are no imminent dangers to keep them from doing so. It was heartbreaking goodbye for some of the most endearing personalities of our age. So that's it for today's video. Did you like it? Let us know in the comments down below. With this, we're going to wrap up the video, so if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible content. We hope to see you guys in the next video.